are invited, not invited, invited to a Halloween bash for a really good cause. Joining me this morning to talk a little about this really fun event, we have Debbie Tuggle, she's the promotions assistant, and Dan Farmer, he's the lead singer for Juice Box Heroes. Welcome to both of you. Excited to have you.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about this Halloween bash. I mean, it is going to be quite a party, Debbie.
It is an amazing party.
Yeah.
It is an amazing party every year for the last 6 years. We have it down at the Mercury Ballroom. It's going to be on October 29th at 8 p.m. and it runs till midnight. And at around 11-ish, we get, what do we get? White Castle burgers. Yeah, but we have a wonderful lineup of entertainment. But what I wanted to talk about first was what this cause is, because it's a fundraiser.
Sure.
And it is for Huntington's disease. Huntington's disease is a rare genetic, so it runs in families, genetic disability that affects both the brain and physically and cognitively. So it's kind of similar to having Parkinson's disease and Alzheimer's at the same time, with an added component of spasticity. So they have all sorts of movements, facial movements, kind of like Tourette's a little bit, but it's also in the arms and the legs. It's very devastating. Most people get it in their 20s, 30s range, and they're usually deceased in their 50s. So it's a very bleak thing. There's a juvenile onset type that as young as 3-year-olds have gotten it, but it is a genetic problem, and it does, as I said, run in families. 50% of the offspring of the parent with it will have Huntington's.
Wow.
So it's very grave.
Yeah, and you all are raising money for research and to support these families impacted by that.
To support the families in particular, and research is ongoing. There's some exciting new stuff coming up on the horizon with genetic CRISPR procedures, like they made the vaccine with.
Are you kidding?
So we're very excited about that.
Dan, let's talk a little bit about the party.
Yeah.
This is your second year performing.
Second year, yeah.
Why did you have to come back?
Well, I knew that we were doing a show for a good cause last year, but I had no idea that we were going to be a part of probably the premier Halloween party in all of Louisville. The Mercury Ballroom is set up perfectly for us, and we had such a great turnout last year, and just a great time. Fun costumes, there's costume contests, and there's White Castles, but there's a VIP section, a general admission section, and we're
with
able
high-class food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Laurel upstairs. Love that. But yeah, we were able to put on a fun show, and we were addicted after the show last year, so we knew we needed to come back.
And we're so glad that he did, because he did a great job.
I mean, you mentioned the White Castle, but I'm looking at this here. You know, we have the music, obviously. We have Cirque Louis performers, fire dancers, stilt walkers, and prizes. I mean,
and more. We've now got Hocus Pocus drag show. And we have, and I can't remember his name, I feel so bad, but a hip-hop dance group, which is going to be awesome, too.
And those ticket prices, that's really good, $35.
Yeah, they are really good.
That's a bargain. Okay, so if I want to go, I need to go to HalloweenForHuntingtons.com.
Yes.
Perfect. That's exactly.
Sounds like a blast. Thank you guys for joining us. We're really
absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.